Not too long ago, we started wrestling with what to do with the data center industry as it relates to data centers finding homes here in Henrico. We began to hear more and more from our citizens about the proliferation of data centers in our county, in particular in the Varina district. And so we tasked staff to bring us something that will give both the citizen and the Board of Supervisors the opportunity to discuss each particular case.
We're voting on what would be considered to be the guiding principles by which we view projects coming forward.
On June 10th, the Board of Supervisors approved new, more restrictive regulations for data center projects in the county. The big change is that all of these new data center projects will now require a provisional use permit. That means that each new project will need to be reviewed and approved on a project-by-project basis by the Board of Supervisors with input from the public.
What we are doing tonight is a good thing. I don't care what anybody tries to say about it. This is a good thing tonight.
A provisional use permit is a public process for approval of specific development projects in the county. Without this new permit process, data centers could continue to be built in any area zoned for office, business, or industrial uses. And Henrico has approximately 20,000 acres of land that already meets these designations. Before the board adopted these new regulations, much of that land could be developed into data centers by right without consideration by the board or input from the public. With this new process, any new data center will need to go through a public permitting process with input from the residents through public hearings, and that's the big change that's occurring here. So these new regulations do not apply to any data center that is already in operation, already under construction, or has already been approved by the county before these new changes took effect. Most of these data centers are in the White Oak Technology Park. That's an area of the county near the airport that has been open and approved for technology businesses for decades. Residents will see these developments continue, but any new data center projects will need to go through the permitting process approved by the board.
If a data center comes, then the data center will have to apply for a provisional use permit, which would in turn give you, the citizen, and us, the Board of Supervisors, the opportunity to discuss each individual case. We want to make sure that your voices are heard, and we'll continue to work together to make Henrico the best place to live, work, and play.